Hello and welcome! Here on my channel I review movies every weekday, and today we're going over Bullet Train. It stars Brad Pitt, Joey King, and Aaron Taylor Johnson, and is directed by David Leitch. Watching Bullet Train is like going on a late night adventure with a stranger you met at the bar. You're never quite sure where you're going, or where you'll end up, but the ride there is so much fun that you don't ever think about it, and the night is so memorable that you'll never forget it. It's packed to the brim with celebrity cameos, witty banter, and action. The movie starts off a little slow, setting up all the pieces on the board. Then it gives us a healthy overdose of action in the middle before setting up a grand finale, and boy oh boy does this movie show off. The plot seems simple at first, but has a lot more going on than you might initially think. Ladybug is a thief who is returning to work after some time off. He gets a job to steal a briefcase from a train and then get off at the next station. He gets on the train and even manages to find the briefcase, but quickly finds that this simple snatch and grab isn't going to be so simple. Aboard the train are several different operators, each there on their own job, and Ladybug must deal with all of them if he wants to survive and get off the train. The story is absurd and outlandish, but at the same time it's also fantastic. It requires you to suspend your beliefs a bit, but keeps you engaged with non-stop action, jokes, and great moments. The dialogue is witty and charming, and they manage to give everyone their own unique voice. I really like the Ladybug character and the two twins, and I think the character work in general is really good. They flesh out all of the characters and give them their own personalities and backstories. There's also a nice variety of characters. Ladybug is really interesting as a character because of his unwillingness to fight and how they had to work that into his action scenes. They get some really clever action and jokes out of it. The twins were great too. They start off as witty, off-putting meatheads, and by the end you are genuinely attached to both of them, especially Lemon. Having him use Thomas the Tank Engine as a metaphor was brilliant. The movie also has a great twist. It's subtle, but they interweave all the clues into the fabric so neatly that you don't notice it on the first watch. I've seen the movie several times now and I'm still picking out little details. The acting in Bullet Train is enjoyable and convincing. Brad Pitt gets the lion's share of the screen time and plays his usual charming everyman. Sandra Bullock plays his handler and gives an amusing performance, but nothing special. The real standouts of the film are the smaller actors, like Andrew Koji, Brian Tyree Henry, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Joey King. Each of them gets a unique and memorable character that they poured their souls into. Henry and Taylor Johnson play the twins as both humorous and personable. Their chemistry together is fantastic and works like a charm on screen. Andrew Koji plays the brooding Kimura in a somber and stoic way, while Joey King plays the psychopathic prince. Each of them is a wonder to watch, and I wish they had been given slightly more time. Visually, this film is captivating and easy to follow. The action is a little basic but fun and engaging, while the sets and costumes are stylish and fitting. The editing is really slick, and they present a few CGI/effects scenes that are visual treats, such as the slow-mo scene near the end of the movie. I wish the action had been a little less choppy, but the choreography more than makes up for it by being brutal and captivating. The soundtrack is energetic and fun. They mostly use songs to enhance a good moment or to fill in a montage scene. Sometimes they use it to transition between scenes, but every song is well chosen and placed. There's also a nice variety in here. Pop, classic rock, and techno, just to name a few genres. I really enjoyed Bullet Train, and it's the kind of movie I can watch over and over again. There's so much to get out of the actors' performances, and the story is fun and engaging. It's cleverly written and so much love is poured into it that I would recommend it to just about anyone. 9 out of 10.